Well, yeah, you certainly can. But to be taken away in an ambulance because of fleas, I can relate to that, Ronnie Babes. I can relate to that.
So yeah, this is how bad the SRO was. I know we're live. It was
Yeah.
infested with bed bugs.
I was infested with fleas once. We're gonna
Uh,
go. We're gonna go back and forth. Not today, Ron, because we got too much to do. But we're gonna go back and forth with all the shitholes we both lived in over the years. And you know, I'm not gonna try to beat you. I just wanna compete with you. So let's do that like tomorrow or Thursday. All right.
Let me just give you one little tidbit. I remember waking up in the middle of the night, all fucked up, drunk, high. And, I would wake up for a second and I could see them crawling through my chest here, the bed bugs. And I would literally just go back to bed. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. All right. We're going to do this. Because, I lived in some shitholes too, and we'll go back and forth. But with that, good morning. Welcome to the Opie Radio Podcast. That's my friend Ron Berman. Ron Berman Comedy on all the socials. Mugs up, bitches, and cheers to you for choosing us to listen to in the morning because we're the only ones up this early and stupid enough to be live streaming this early. So we win. We win, Ron. We win.
And download the podcast.
Yes. If you want to help out the show, throwing a $5 at us is nice. Hitting the like is nice because that tells YouTube, oh, these guys are pretty interesting. We should push them out to other people. And you should also listen to the audio version on your podcast app, wherever you get Opie Radio. All right. I'm going to start with this, Ronnie Babes. New York City is disgusting.
Gross.
It is disgusting. And you know what? I'm going to defend Mamdani, believe it or not. But I'll get to that point in a second. And I'm not a fan of Mamdani because I just got my city tax bill and they decided, hey, I guess we'll just raise taxes $30,000 for 2026 so the city could go F themselves. So I'm not a fan of Mamdani, all right?
Yeah, but he said he was taxing the millionaires. So there you go.
Well, I'm not. You're
the 1%. You're the problem.
Well, here's the deal for the people wondering, when are you going to leave that apartment? This might be the year, Ron. This might be the year with the tax bill I just got for 2026. But with that said, New York City is absolutely disgusting. If you don't know, we're having a real winter. Most people know that we're having a real winter. We've had I think 10 days in a row under freezing, under 32 degrees, right? That's that we were heading towards a record, but we're not going to hit the record.
Here, it's almost accurate. Like in 1968 or something like that, they did 15 days in a row of below freezing.
Right.
We ended it yesterday. Yesterday was the first day in 9 days in a row.
Right.
We hit 34 degrees. Fucking heat wave. By the way, nothing's melting at 34 degrees. Let me make it very clear.
Well, this is the point I want to make. So we had that blizzard. I would call it a blizzard. We got over a foot of snow in New York City, and then the cold air settled in for the last 9-10 days, like Ronnie Babes just said. And so nothing is freezing, and the snow is piling up. Ron's got to show us, I guess. Ron, you got to show us the snow. It's pitch dark out there, Ronnie Babes.
I can't walk. This is my front door. It's covered in ice.
Yeah, all right. So people are realizing how disgusting New York City really is because the snow's not going away. So now when you walk the streets of New York, the garbage is piling up because the garbage trucks can't get at the garbage, right? The beautiful white snow that fell about a week and a half ago is now covered with, I wrote it down. It's covered with pee. It's covered with poo. It's covered with coffee and any other drink that people are just throwing out. It's covered with puke. And more importantly, it's covered with a gray, brown soot. You realize how disgusting New York City is because when the snow is gone, all the shit I just mentioned is still on the grass and in the sidewalks, on the street. But because of the white snow, you get to see this shit way, way better. And it's not going away anytime soon. Everyone is pointing the finger at Mamdani, but I'm telling you right the fuck now, this one is not his fault. The snow fell and the piles piled up and the weather got so cold that they can't remove this snow. They're almost like big blocks of of almost like ice that you can make a fucking igloo with.
At this point, first of all, we got a massive amount. We got like, hey, listen, if you get a foot or more of snow in a major metropolis, that's a fucking issue. Usually what happens in New York City in the past decade, when you get a snow, dude, it's in 2-3 days, it's gone.
It's gone, right.
It's gone because it's 45, 50 degrees.
Right.
Once we got a foot of snow in New York City, that's a lot in the city. By the way, Boston got 2 feet. 2 feet. Because Boston's tougher.
Boston's not Boston tougher. No, Boston's not tougher. Yeah. How about your boys come down here and take on Harlem?
Yo, I'll take
Harlem will take out Boston before the Upper West Side has to deal with
Fuck
Boston.
you, dude.
Boston's tougher than New York.
You give me some fucking Southie boys from Boston, they will
bring it.
They will fucking, huh?
Bring it.
You've never seen The Town?
Bring it.
Huh? You think fucking Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and all those Boston boys? Mark Wahlberg went to prison for beating up minorities. It's in his blood.
Bring it, bitch. Because you have to come down for Boston. There's a reason why Harlem's first. Harlem is our protection. You'll never get down to the village where you'll have an easy time of it.
Dude, I will put Irish Catholic guys from Southie Boston against anybody.
Against East New York? Really?
Fucking anybody.
Really, Ron?
Let me tell you something. If fucking Boston Southie boys went up to Harlem and handled their business, the place would be filled with Irish pubs when we're done, you fucking, huh? No more rib joints, baby. Everything McDermott's and O'Malley's.
Look, we got some wimpy neighborhoods in New York. I get it. Upper West Side.
Dude, you ever see
Upper East Side? Big town. But you have to get past the Bronx and Harlem.
You ever see the movie The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg based on the real Irish fighter, Mickey Ward? Fucking Mickey Ward would handle it all by himself.
I did. Good for him.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is I have to say this carefully.
Yeah, go ahead.
I really do. There's a major difference between Boston and New York. And because you have white Irish kids in Boston saying the N-word in the middle of the day. They don't give a fuck. Yo, N, what are you doing here? Dude, I've seen it. It's crazy. Dude, I saw an Irish kid yelling at we're at the Charles Street Mass General Hospital. We're at the Charles Street Mass General Hospital red line.
Yeah.
It's elevated.
Right.
And I don't know what happened. The conductor was black. So the window is facing the platform and it's open. And I don't know, words were exchanged hey nigga, hey,
whoa,
hey, N,
thank you.
Move this train. I'm gonna get. He wasn't moving the train for some reason. Sometimes they don't leave the station right away.
Right.
So he comes out because you can't. The door's locked.
Yeah.
So the train doors are open, not closing, and they're not leaving. And he's like, this white Irish guy comes out, and he's in the front car, comes right out to the window where it's open, and he's like, "Move this fucking train, you N. I gotta go to work. What the fuck are you doing? Let's go, you N. And then literally he just fucking punched him. Just fucking punched him, and then just walked down the platform. That's Boston, dude. That's Boston. That's not like 50 years ago, man.
You know what? I used to be a big UFC fan. I kind of tapped out. I still take a peek, but I tapped out. There's just too many pay-per-views. It's too much to keep up with. But if Dana White, what's wrong?
No, I'm saying if you see a guy with cauliflower ears, don't fuck with them. They'll kill you.
Why would you ever fucking comment about a guy's cauliflower ears?
If you see cauliflower ears, he's a killer.
Dude, I saw the cauliflower ears up close when I was at Sirius XM. It's fucking gnarly, and you also know right away not to mess with that guy ever. And I'm not talking about, obviously you wouldn't mess with them because they're UFC stars, but just the look itself, when you see that, you're like, okay, don't fucking say a word.
One of the comics is a former UFC 2-time world champion. His name is Eddie Rolone. He actually runs a MMA gym in New Jersey. And he's solid fucking muscle, dude. He's like 210, solid muscle. By the way, it's weird. Like the guys who can like fight and kill are always the nicest guys. He's like the nicest, most down to earth guy, but he can literally kill you.
Right.
His ears were disgusting.
Yeah.
Like he's a champion. Like it didn't look like ears. I was like, dude, you should just take them off.
But if you're a UFC fighter and you don't have that, the other fighters look at you like, what's wrong with you? You look weird.
So my question so I guess like cartilage, like once you destroy cartilage, you can't repair it, I guess, because the ear is all cartilage.
But my point is that Dana White should get a UFC match together, Saudi versus the Bronx. It would be the greatest pay-per-view of all time. Saudi versus the Bronx.
Dude, I would pay for that.
No, so would I. And
those Saudi kids with their fucking accents.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I literally would pay for that.
But my point is, New York City is disgusting. You don't realize how disgusting it is until the snow falls, and then it doesn't melt, and then you see all the shit that we leave on the sidewalks and the streets. And it's not Mom Donnie's fault. The sanitation guys just can't clear this out.
So we got a foot of snow in New York City, and then that was 9 days. That was 10 days ago, by the way. So for the last 9 days, it was -3, 12 degrees.
Yeah.
After a few days, it's not snow anymore. It's literally ice. It's a fucking iceberg. And
my point is, Mom Donnie, I'm not a fan, but fair is fair. This would be tough to clean up for anybody because they're giant. They're basically giant ice blocks now. You're not clearing that out anytime soon.
You know what?
Anyway, let's move on, Ronnie Babes.
Just quickly, Mom Donnie said they're working 24 hours a day, and he said they can't use all their resources to like clear the snow and take the garbage out because a lot of the resources they have to set up melting stations.
Yeah.
That's how bad is it, dude? They have hot tubs in New York City to dump the snow in.
Yeah, it's an amazing process, but this one's not Mom Donnie's fault. Trust me, there'll be plenty of things to point the finger at Mom Donnie, but this was an easy one for the haters. Look at our streets. It's all because of our new mayor.
Michael Rappaport's losing his mind.
Michael Rappaport. I tweeted at him because he's bitching about how bad the streets look. I go, well, then pick up a shovel. If he wants his viral video, he bitches and complains about the streets of New York, and then the next video should be him with a shovel.
He's already campaigning. He's running for mayor. He's like, you see, Mom Donnie can't keep his promises. The city's disgusting.
Hey, Michael, how much attention do you need? You're not going to be the mayor of New York City. Us smart thinking people know what you're doing.
Dude, I see some of it. By the way, he is. I'm starting to realize this about Michael Rappaport because I like to support my fellow Jews.
Right.
He's an attention seeker.
You think?
No, because you know what he's doing now? He's doing like these fake videos. Like he'll be like on the street and then he'll get hit in the face with a snowball.
Right.
And he'll pretend like it's real and it's not. Right. Like give me a break. What are you doing? Like an NYU student film?
Watch out, Ron. He's a tough guy, though. He's a tough guy. Got to watch out for those tough guys.
He's a tough Jew.
Right. But anyway, I'm at the end of the stupid respiratory thing. It's driving me nuts. My fucking throat is still tickly and dry. But the cough is way down, finally. Dude, last time I saw you, we went and saw my old pal, Jim Jefferies. How much fun was that, Ron?
So, I didn't really know Jim Jefferies. I've seen a few of his clips.
Yeah.
That guy's a rock star.
Yeah. Well,
dude, that guy's literally a fucking rock star, dude. So when we go to meet him in the green room.
No, you're going way too fast.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to say that I don't go to a lot of stand-up shows these days. I got to see Ronnie Babes, but his next show is Valentine's Day, and I can't tell my wife, guess what we're doing for Valentine's Day? We're going to go see Ron the Waiter.
Honestly, I think she'd be into it because I think she wants to meet me. The word on the street is the Hugheses are big fans of fucking Ron Berman.
We'll get there. Vincent Scaramuzzo saying, "Say upper respiratory one more time." I know. I know.
I know. Sound like a whiny fucking woman.
Well, my daughter's probably staying home today. My son is coughing his ass off. We're just passing this shit around over and over again. And then we send them to school, and then they come home with something new.
Did your kid
nuts? Did
your kids have to get a flu shot to go to school, or is that mandatory?
So they're not like down and out, but you're still picking up stuff.
No, did they get their shots?
Of course they did.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's required in school.
I'm Jenny McCarthy, whatever her name is. Of course, my kids got the shots.
Wow, Jenny McCarthy. She's married to a Wahlberg.
Oh, good for her. But anyway, back to the. So I don't go to a lot of stand-up shows, but I gotta tell you, man, Jim Jefferies is a stand-up guy. Every time he comes to New York, he personally invites me to his shows. And it was at the Beacon Theater, which is close to here. And I'm like, yeah, man, Ron, let's go see fucking Jim Jefferies. I got the invite, Ron. I got the invite. We're going to have the backstage passes. We're going to have the good seats.
We did.
So let's start our day at the diner. And I discovered who eats the bison burgers. It's Ron the waiter.
Hey, FYI, a bison burger, it's buffalo. It's
right.
Half the calories, it's half the fat, half the cholesterol.
Ron, I can't help myself. Look at this guy try it. Wow, one comic remembers hope. Is that what you think, Craig? Is that what you think, Craig? Fucking idiots. God, the obsession is real, huh, Ronnie Babes?
That means we're doing something.
You saw how Jim Jefferies treated us. You saw how Jim Jefferies looked me in the eye. You saw all of it, Ron. But we started our night at the West Side Diner where I used to see Bruce Willis. And Bruce Willis went to this diner on a very regular basis. And I met Ron there for a little meal before the Jim Jefferies show at the Beacon Theater.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
When you walk into this diner, it looks like Central Casting.
Yeah.
The waiters, they're all like 75-year-old Greek guys.
Yeah. They've been there forever. They've been serving me my souvlaki for, man, at this point, it's got to be, wow, I got to start saying like 25 years they've been serving my souvlaki. It's the exact same people, the exact same staff.
How many years is that? I mean, when I moved to New York City, I moved to New York City in 96. I think it was then.
Hold on, Ron. We turned him around. Craig is back. Ha ha. Love you, Hope. All right. My bad. I might have came in a little hot, Craig. A little hot. My bad. We're trying to get our people. Craig's one of ours now.
Nice. You're one of ours, Craig. You're going to do our bidding now.
That's right. You're one of ours. Now you go after the haters, Craig. That's how it works.
We're like the mafia. We're going to come and we're going to ask you for a favor later.
So we're at the diner. I order my chicken souvlaki with the Greek salad on the side. The Greek salad is, I've told the boys over the years, you can pump up your Greek salad. But
yeah, I'm sure they'd love to hear that.
The spices and the side order of fries that Ron couldn't help himself. Can I have a few fries, Hope?
Dude, they were Ron, exceptional. Exceptional. Those are some of the best diner fries I've had. Dude, light, crispy, like, what do you call those? They're not steak fries, because steak fries, but they're not thin.
I like my fry to have a little meat. That's why I hate McDonald's fries. They're too thin. They're too crispy. I need a little meat in my fry. And I'm looking at Ron like, I'm paying tonight, you bitch. How about you get your own fries? But Ron was like, no, I just want a few. I just want a couple fries with my bison burger. And I'm looking at Ron going, dude, you're a brave man, because I go to this diner. I've never heard anyone go, I'll have the bison burger, which means the bison burger you ate has probably been sitting in their freezer for the last 10 years.
Yeah, they found the bison like frozen from 10,000 years ago. It's in the ice. They just chisel a piece out. Can I tell you something? And I said this to you. Like, if you have a regular burger, when you're done, you kind of like, I don't know. It's like, it's enough. Like the fat, the grease, you really do feel it.
Just feel alive after eating a burger, Ron. You feel alive.
With a bison burger, it's half the cholesterol, half the fat, double the protein. It tastes more like a steak, but you don't feel heavy after. It just tastes better.
Yeah, you're right. So we enjoyed a nice meal at the West Side Diner, and then there was a fan in there. What were your thoughts?
Dude, that guy was hovering over you. Dude, by the way, I wasn't a lesbian for 9 months, so I have like a superpower, like a sixth sense. He was a homosexual.
Oh, really?
And he was a homosexual.
Yeah.
And he was thirsty for you. He was hovering over you like he was your support animal.
Yeah, it was it's one reason why I'm a recluse, Ryan. I don't miss that. That used to be all the time. The guy was really nice.
What did he say? He came over and he's like, what did he say? How did he introduce himself?
Well, I was looking over your shoulder. Like I got radar for this stuff. And I saw the guy, he kept turning around. I'm like, all right, we're either talking too loud or this guy knows who I am. And sure enough, he knew who I was. He was nice. He introduced himself. Obviously, what's so frustrating. Oh my God, I'm a huge fan. And then I tell him about what I'm doing now. And he has no idea. I'm like, oh, that's great. Not that he knows about the podcast, listens to the podcast, and decided not to listen to the podcast. He has no idea that I'm podcasting, which is so goddamn frustrating because he's a super fan. And then he wouldn't leave. And I was like, I gave every hint of the book, like, well, we're gonna see Jim Jefferies. Yeah, I remember from the show. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, do you do stand-up? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm introducing him to Ron and all this, and then it was just like, oh my God, dude, you gotta leave now. You have to leave.
Okay, so just to give context, I would say it was a good 15-minute conversation. That's a long time to talk to somebody who you don't fucking know.
I don't mind it. All kidding aside, I obviously don't mind it. It was just
no, I get it, but you covered all the bases. Like,
thank you.
You talked about Rochester. Right. You both went to school in Rochester. Right. You covered all the bases, and then you literally went, "Okay, nice meeting you."
Right.
And then he didn't move. He just, dude. He's like he was standing at attention. He just stood beside the table with his arms crossed. Yeah. Just staring at us.
Yeah.
And wouldn't leave.
No, it was that used to happen multiple times a day. Now it happens. I say this. My star's falling. Everyone knows that. Whatever. You pay attention to how far the star is falling. I'm just enjoying my life. Whatever you need to do. But
I can't imagine you ever as a star. I don't know you as a star.
I know, it's weird.
I can't even imagine it.
And I get that like once a day. I'm down to once a day. I'm the once a day kid where one person, if I can walk around for the next 2 hours, one person will go, hey.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, he wouldn't leave. He would stand there. In his mind, he's probably thinking, hey, I live around the corner. Like, you want to come over and get see some old Opie and Anthony archives? And then in his mind, it's fucking. It's boom boom time.
Oh my God, Rod!
Speaking of hemorrhoids,
I'm a supporter, but I'm not on the team.
Dude,
do you understand? I'm a supporter, but I'm not on the team.
He wanted to give you a pickle tickle.
Oh my God! So here's the best part. So
he wanted nothing to do with me though. I was offended. Like it was all about you. He was lusting for you. I was invisible to him.
Usually I would beat you up for what you said, but I'm going to say it this way today. I was really mad he didn't know who you were because I'm like, we're fucking doing it. We're fucking having fun every morning. Yeah. And you're a huge Opie and Anthony fan and you have no clue what I'm doing nowadays. That's frustrating.
Well, he's more.
I guarantee if we could get more people from the old O&A universe, we would definitely get a whole bunch of people that go, you know what? It's not O&A, but this is pretty fucking good. I like this. But we can't even get them to the fucking table to check it out.
I'll say this. You said this to me in private a few times, so I'll just say it out loud.
Oh,
You said to me, besides how you say how beautiful I am, you said to me, this isn't private, so I know it's true. It's not like this is not for another audience. You have said to me on numerous occasions, Ron, seriously, don't let it go to your head. I swear to God, if it goes to your head, I can't work with you. But you're actually better than Anthony the last couple of years of the show, and you're definitely better than Jim Norton. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let it go to your head. I'm done.
There you go. All right. So then we move on to the Beacon Theater. I'll let that just sit there and let people figure that out for themselves. So then we go to the Beacon Theater. This is the funny part. So Jim Jefferies is like, I left you an envelope at will call.
I was like the girl left at the prom.
Jim Jefferies, we're texting back and forth, and he goes, I left you an envelope at will call, so we passed the giant line. We don't have to go in the giant line. We get to go around the side and go in through security where the talent enters the Beacon Theater on the side street.
It looked like we were going to a rock show. It had that energy. It was a line around the corner. It was exciting.
So I'm feeling like, I'm feeling almost like the old days. Like, here I go, walking up to the will call, bitches, to get my envelope for me and Ron to see my old pal Jim Jefferies.
Wah, wah.
And the guy goes, you got a license? I'm like, here you go. I'm looking for my envelope. I get the envelope. Oh, this is great. This is the stuff you shouldn't admit, by the way, because it makes it easy for the haters. In the envelope was one ticket and one backstage pass.
All access. Dude, I felt like the girl at the prom. I was like, all right, Opie, have fun. Bye.
I look at Ron like, awkward. I go, I got one ticket and one backstage pass. And then I go, boy, I know my star has fallen, but now I'm down to one ticket. I used to get a pair. So then we go to the side door. We go through security, or I do. I go, Ron, you wait here. I'm going to figure this out. And I ran upstairs to where Jim Jefferies was in the green room. Gave me a giant hug. Good to see you. Blah, blah, blah. How's the kids? We were catching up quickly. And I go, hey, by the way, you only gave me one ticket and one backstage pass. And this is the truth. His manager was right there. He's like, what? It should have been two. I'm like, oh, all right. Thank God. Because I used the same joke to them and they laughed. I'm like, I know my star has fallen, but okay, thank God. So I got two because I got Ron the waiter downstairs. And Jim Jefferies was like, Ron the waiter? He knows who you are because Jim Jefferies checks out my Instagram clips.
So hold on. So we go in the green room.
Yeah, I get you upstairs is the point. I get you your own backstage all access.
Right.
Your own ticket for row F, A, B, C, D, E, F. All right, last time I saw Jim Jefferies at the Beacon, I was in the front row, but sixth row, I'll take it. I'm still doing all right.
Great seats.
No, they were amazing seats.
Yeah. I was shocked that I was like, dude, you're about to perform in a packed. It looked like it was sold out. But there was a few seats, but it was a packed house at the Beacon Theater. He couldn't have been more fucking relaxed, just fucking around.
Yeah.
And I go to shake his hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Mr. Jefferies, it's a real pleasure to meet you. And he goes, hey, it's great to see you again.
Right.
And I went, I don't think we've met. And he goes, oh, he goes, dude, I feel like I know you from the Opie show. He goes, I felt like we've already met. And I'm like, he was, you would never know this guy's. He's just down to earth. By the way, just funny naturally. He was just funny in the green room, just fucking around. Dude, I loved so the elevator.
Let me take it for a second. So we're in the green room, and what's really interesting about these guys, because they're true pros.
Slayer.
Jim Jefferies, what?
Slayer was there. It's crazy.
I said hi, but I didn't want to get into a deep conversation with the Slayer dude because I don't know Slayer that well.
No.
I didn't want to be like,
dude, Carrie came from
I went, oh wow, nice to meet you. And I was like, fuck, I don't know any Slayer songs. I've never shown any real appreciation for Slayer, and I'm sitting there like, fuck. I didn't
Some
even want
guy,
to get a picture with the guy because I felt weird.
dude. Just so you know, dude, was Kerry King, the
I know.
co-founder of Slayer.
I know.
Still, dude, he's got to be. Dude, was he 70? Got to be 70.
61. I looked it up after we.
He's only 61.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, he's still got the fucking, the braided chin beard. He's bald. He was with like your stereotypical rock chick. I mean, this girl looked.
Hell, though.
I know she looked like she did porn. I regret.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, she looked like she did porn. I regret to this day. By the way, he kind of was gauging me, like in the elevator. We were talking, but I didn't really engage back because I'm like you. I'm like, fuck. Like, I kind of got a little starstruck because in high school there was no bigger band than Slayer. Like everyone had the shirt, the tats, and if I had a picture with him and then showed it to everybody,
right.
Those are the biggest bragging rights you can ever have in Concord, New Hampshire.
Well, at that point, when I knew the Slayer dude was in the green room at the Jim Jefferies show at the Beacon Theater, I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I invite Jim Florentine?
Oh, instead of me?
He would have known. But anyway, so the point is that Jim Jefferies is such a pro, and he does stand up for the world. He was leaving New York to go to New Zealand for 10 days. He was having more fun in the green room with us. And I'm like, well, I'll let you prepare. He's like, no, maybe more time. And he's just telling jokes and stories and just holding court. He liked that more than going on stage because the stage stuff to him is probably like, I've done this a million times.
He can go on autopilot, honestly.
Yeah. So
can I say one thing about like talking about Jim Jefferies backstage? Yeah. So there's a very, very, very famous elevator.
Well, I got the picture.
I know. Hold on. Let me tell the story. No, I'm not. This is not about that.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the famous elevator in the green room.
Yeah.
With Bono.
Yeah.
Sitting in a chair, looking all pretentious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like staring like above the camera, like into space. Yeah. And he's in a chair and his feet are up on the elevator. And Jim Jefferies is getting ready. He says to his manager, "Hey, can you get me a pad and paper so I can write my..." He's in the middle of writing his lineup. And he looks at the picture and goes, "Would you look at that cunt? What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think he is? Like, it's this cunt with that pose." Like, and that's just him naturally. And I say to you, "Oh, I didn't think that was Bono." And I have dyslexia. And I said, "Dude, that's Lee Getty."
Right. Instead of Geddy Lee. Well,
but it does look like him.
But stupid Bono, he's at the Beacon Theater. He's like, "Hey, man, I got an idea for a picture band. Let's put a chair in the famous elevator. I'll sit there just thinking. I'll be looking up and I'll be deep in thought."
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
With his, and he had both feet up on the elevator. He had his feet up on the elevator wall, looking past the camera, like contemplating the world.
Yeah, Bono. Man. So the only problem I had with the evening with Ron the waiter at the Jim Jefferies show is that Ron the waiter said, "Hey man, if we're going to Jim Jefferies, why don't we dress up as punk rock stars?" So he made us fucking. This is how we went and saw the Jim Jefferies show.
Dude, I look good. I'm not fucking around, dude. By the way, I almost look like a lesbian there. I could pass as a lesbian woman. Look at that. Dude, my mother'd be into me.
And then, of course, people are like, "Wow, you've really fallen." Oh, shut up. But
hey, Opie.
Oh, wait, wait. Yeah. So there's us backstage with my old pal Jim Jefferies.
That guy's so good. He's so good.
He's awesome.
He is, and I texted you after the show, like the next day, thanking you, whatever. And I'm telling you, like, that guy's a master storyteller.
Right. Did you
just a master storyteller?
Did you see what I did with our elevator picture? Hold on, let me. This is just I couldn't love this more. This is what I did with our elevator picture. Listen closely.
It's not coming in clearly.
What?
You couldn't hear it.
What do you mean you couldn't hear it? I was calling you stupid and slow.
Good thing we couldn't hear it.
Well, where's the speaker up top? I always forget.
I don't know. It was jarbled.
What?
It's not working.
What
It's
do you
not
mean
working.
it's not working?
Can't hear it. What do you want me to do? Can't do it. Hey,
Everybody else heard it.
Opie, I didn't tell you this. Well, you were there, dude. You were there. So, Opie, it's me and Opie. And so the elevator's really small. So you can only fit like 4 people at a time.
Yeah.
Plus, there's an elevator girl. Like, there's a person in the elevator doing the elevator for it. Like,
girl.
there's an elevator girl.
Too.
She was into me. I could tell.
Yeah.
So it's me, Opie, Carrie King from Slayer, and his porn star girlfriend.
We don't know if she was in.
I think so. She has it, the whole thing. She had the whole package.
Sweet, man.
I know. They are sweet. That's the point.
She was sweet. She was exotic.
Funny. She was funny.
She appreciated Jim Jefferies' comedy.
Okay, so we're in the elevator.
Yeah.
And I want to make conversation. It's fucking Slayer, dude. But I'm like you. I don't. Dude, I couldn't even say. I mean, Rain Blood or Blood Rain. I can't. Maybe I can name one song. What am I going to say to him?
Ron, let me take it for a second because I felt so uncomfortable. All of a sudden, I knew what Ron was doing. Was that when we were going down to our seats?
So I bring up 2 bands. The first band I bring up, he looked at me like,
"Don't do it! Shut up!"
I was like, "Oh, he doesn't like that."
I'll do it, you idiot, and then you can jump in. Because I got a better perspective on this because I was heating up. I was so embarrassed. You got Slayer in the elevator at the Beacon Theater. We're going down to see Jim Jefferies. We're in like the 5th or 6th row. And it's the dude that fucking started Slayer. And Ron's like, hey, I think I'll strike up a little conversation on the way down to our seats. And he goes, you know, the last time I was at the Beacon Theater, I saw the Black Crowes.
No, hold on. No,
you're the Black Crowes.
No, you're getting it wrong.
You think the Slayer dude gives a shit about the Black Crowes?
You're getting it wrong. You're getting it wrong. Let me tell the story. You're getting it so wrong.
I am not getting it wrong. I was like so embarrassed.
No, you get it wrong.
You're gonna have a conversation about the Black Crowes with the guy from Slayer?
Hold on a second.
And I love the Black Crowes.
Hold on. You're getting it all wrong. We're in the elevator and it's dead silence.
Yeah,
and I know he's the guy. Huh?
We're just going to our seats, and he's a quiet guy. So I'm thinking, let's all just enjoy the elevator ride. There's no reason for small talk now.
No, I'm like, all right, I know he's Slayer, and I'm like, hey, you know what? The last 2 times I was here, I actually saw bands. So let me bring that up. So I say generally to everybody, hey, you know, like I literally say, like so I'm not speaking to him specifically. I'm speaking to everybody. I was like, hey, you know, the last time I was here.
Right.
I saw 2 bands.
Yeah.
And I said, I saw, what's it say? I can't read it.
He just writes, Christ, this is like listening to my parents tell a story.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
No,
Happy
it's so
Mother's
funny.
Day.
I swear to God, at this point, I don't know if these people are our fans or our supporters. I don't like using the word fans these days. If they support us or they're hate watching, but all the same, it's hilarious. I get it.
Opie. So I don't bring up the Black Crowes first. I said, hey, I go in order. And I said, hey, you know, the last time I was here, I saw 2 bands. I said, the first band I saw here was Godsmack.
All right.
By the way, while I'm talking, Carrie King's not looking at me. He's just looking straight ahead.
He doesn't give a shit about us.
I know. Will you listen?
Made obvious. He was polite, but he didn't give a shit about us.
Listen to me. The only time he responded is when I said, dude, the first band I saw here was Godsmack. Yeah. Dude, they were great.
Yeah.
And he went, I was like, oh shit. I said, oh, Godsmack, they were great. Dude, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
He went, and I'm like, oh man, like he probably thinks Godsmack is like so, you know, Slayer, Godsmack. Then I say, dude, he actually looked at me like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I was like, I want to get out of at that point, I was like, can we get out of the fucking elevator? The guy from Slayer.
It's a small space.
Dude, he fucking gave me like evil eyes, like, Godsmack, are you fucking kidding me? I'm Slayer! Then I say, Then I say, the second band I saw was Godsmack, and then his porn star girlfriend goes, "Oh my God, I love Black Crowes. The second band. Oh my God." Meanwhile, Harry King, nothing, just straight ahead, because he's thinking, "Get me the fuck out of this elevator."
Well,
with these fucking puss
he
ass
wasn't the only
bands.
one thinking that, Ron. He wasn't the only one thinking that. I'm like, what is he doing?
I can tell you for a fact,
give a shit about who he saw at the beginning.
Kerry King does not give a fuck about Godsmack. I can tell you that right now. When I brought up Godsmack, he looked at me like he wanted to spit in my face.
There you go.
Godsmack's not even big enough to open up for Slayer.
No. But, I mean, it was, look, it's got to be said. Jim Jefferies is, he's one of the top comedians working today. It's unfucking believable how fucking good he is. Continues to be great. And
he makes it look so easy.
Storytelling is amazing.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get the people, what about the politics? What about the politics? He didn't really go down the politics road. And if he did, he just simply made it funny. It was quick stuff. But
by the way, he started
just amazing.
He started off with the politics by saying he's making the analogy. I guess I moved to America at the end when things were. He made some analogy about moving to America when things are getting really bad. It was very clever, very funny.
Yeah, it was. But he understands. He understands. Like, we live in a world now. You know, this is where the world is different. People always had their guys in politics. But there was a time where you went to a comedy show and the guy's beating up on your fucking guy and you just laughed because it was funny, and then you didn't give a shit. And then as soon as you left the club, you go back to babbling about politics with your friends. But now, man, no one wants to hear jokes about their man. And that leads us to Trevor Noah.
He said the crucial word. What are you going to do about it?
Who said that?
That's what Trevor Noah said after the joke. He goes, "What are you going to do about it?"
Well, Trump is
that's what got him.
Sue Trevor Noah over the jokes at the Grammys. Like, who gives a shit? I watched the Grammys a little bit, right? And I know they're babbling. They're getting up there. They're pretentious. They're rich. They don't live a real life, and they're babbling about shit they don't know much about. I'm not stupid, but I don't go and get triggered by it. You realize how ridiculous these people are. Fucking Justin Bieber performing in his underwear. Like, that's all you need to know. They're weird fucking people that babble about stuff, but you shouldn't get triggered by it.
Trevor Noah, I don't know if I'll give the premise of the joke, and maybe I'm sure not everyone watched the Grammys.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course Trump tweeted it was unwatchable.
I mean, that's just stupid.
Oh, you know who else said it was unwatchable?
Huh?
Our buddy Tony P. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. Tony P. was on the social media defending ICE.
It wasn't unwatchable. It is what it is. I watched to make fun of the fucking idiots. You know, Lady Gaga is performing in a birdcage. You got the one girl at Chapel Hill or whatever the fuck her name is with like nipple rings holding up her dress. They just look like fucking fools. And Trevor Noah, some of the jokes were funny. Some of the jokes weren't. But I certainly am not going to get triggered by that nonsense ever.
Dude, what's the name of the girl that, like, is she a man or a woman? Or is she a transition? What is she?
Once again, like my brother brought to my attention all those years ago, she's a handsome woman. She's handsome.
But is she, like, biologically a female?
I'll put it this way. This is a real thing. So you had a girl at the Grammys. Her name's Chapel something. She had one hit, and now she thinks she's, the shit. And she was on the red carpet with a dress, and her boobs were out, and they
completely
and she had like nipple rings that attached to dress. Right? We all saw right.
She had like metal nipple rings with a chain going down. Do you know what? The last time I saw that outfit, Princess Leia was chained to Jabba the Hutt.
There you go. But here's my point, Ron. She is just an wow. In 2026, fuck 2026. Let's go back to 2006. She's just an okay looking broad, right?
A
That she
good
can get
broad.
away with that. All right. Now let's go to the it girl of the day, Sydney Sweeney. If Sydney Sweeney was on that red carpet doing the same look with the nipple rings holding up her dress, good God, there would be fucking riots in the street. People wouldn't be able to control themselves. But she got away with it, this Chapel, whatever her name is, because she's just an all right looking broad. And that's a
Excuse
fact.
me, Opie, you're giving her way too much credit. She's not just all right looking. No, I thought it was a man. That's a man, baby.
I'm
It's a
trying to be
man.
polite. There's some girls that could get away with that on the red carpet because they're just
Can you show the
okay.
face?
There's other people. If Sydney Sweeney walked on the red carpet like that, they wouldn't even be able to do the Grammys at that point. They would have to shut down the Grammys to just focus on what the fuck Sydney Sweeney just did.
Are you able to punch up her face quickly? Because she dresses like a clown. Like she has clown makeup on.
She's a fool. She's
Put her.
a fool. Why would anyone get triggered? No, I'm not punching her up, Brad. I mean, I can, but now you're just.
No, because she looks like a man. I thought it was a man.
She's Chapel, whatever. I don't even know her name.
Chapel Hill?
Chapel
Hill?
Row or something. Yeah, this thing.
Oh, she looks good there.
She actually does look all right there.
She looks all right there. All right.
But that's my whole point. You know, Sydney Sweeney does that same look. Forget it. You're not even doing the Grammys anymore. You're just not. But people just trigger. Why are you triggered? You already know they're fools. And now the big thing is Bad Bunny. Oh, my God. He had a lot to say about ICE. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Dude, you know they're having an alternative Super Bowl halftime show starring Kid Rock?
Ronnie Babes, number one on my list today. I show prep my ass off. Number one on my list today. Bad versus Kid Rock.
I'd watch that.
Kid Rock or Bad Bunny?
Kid Rock would fuck that boy up.
Now, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with my politics because I hate them all. Believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but I lean more right than left. I know that's hard to fucking digest, but it's the truth. I just got my city tax bill. Do you really think I lean left? Go F yourself, New York. Here's the point that has to be said, and no one wants to hear it, that is a MAGA supporter or leans right. When it comes to the halftime show at the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny is going to kick Kid Rock's ass. It's not even going to be close. For all these people like Sean Hannity, everyone talking and hyping up the Kid Rock halftime show, Bad Bunny is going to fucking destroy Kid Rock. And guess who I like better? This is where it gets confusing for everybody. I like Kid Rock's music over fucking Bad Bunny 100%. But it has to be said, it's not even a competition worth even discussing.
What are you talking about? I mean, first of all, Kid Rock started off as a rapper who then transitioned into rock and roll. And this is why I respect Kid Rock.
Yeah.
He actually plays all the instruments. He's actually like a very talented musician. So, dude, you don't think that takes talent to have a very successful career as a rapper and then have a bigger career as a rock star? Dude, he's a serious musician. His music, you know, it's what would you call his music? Sort of like country rock, maybe.
I was a huge fan of Kid Rock. Huge. Yeah. That first album.
Pamela Anderson.
That first album, I wore it out. Wore it out. Every fucking track off that first album was absolutely amazing. He fell off. His music, he doesn't put out a lot of great songs these days.
No.
He did the Opie and Anthony show, I got to say. We gave him a guitar. He was just fooling around with a guitar on our show. This was when we first moved to New York. He was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I liked Kid Rock a lot. And then fast forward, I think it was Philly, where we actually introduced Kid Rock on stage, me and Anthony.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, when they let DJs intro the band, it's always like, and stick around, up next, Kid Rock. And then there's another half hour before the guy actually hits the stage.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have his number? Like, still in touch with him?
No, nothing like that. God,
no. Okay.
No, God, no.
No, you know why I say that? Because you have helped. There's a few very famous people who still are very loyal to you, who keep in touch with you because you're responsible for their massive careers. You gave Bill Burr.
You're not drinking the. Wait, you're not drinking the Kool-Aid that I have no friends and no one keeps in touch with me. You're not drinking that garbage Kool-Aid.
Well,
Ron?
you don't have a lot of friends, but you have friends. You don't have a lot. That's the truth.
I don't want a lot of friends.
Your
That's
circle's small.
Who wants a lot of friends? It's exhausting.
But, I know for a fact, because we've been doing this show for years now, that Bill Burr and Jim Jefferies have never forgotten how you gave them their fucking. Bill Burr was just a middle of the road touring comic, and then Opie and Anthony put him to the stratosphere.
Please don't say Bill Burr. Please don't say Bill Burr, because the O&A audience now hates Bill Burr because Anthony told them. Anthony told them to hate Bill Burr now. So they're like, you know what?
You think for yourself. What are you going to just follow whatever Anthony says? That's called a cult. Think for yourselves. Yeah, be open-minded.
I will never hate Bill Burr. He did a lot for the radio show, and on top of that, he's very talented. But now, because of Anthony, everyone has to say Bill Burr's not funny. He's not funny anymore.
Well, Bill Burr took a hit when he did the Saudi Arabia. He took millions.
Well, that goes without saying. That was kind of stupid on Bill
Burr. And he took a hit.
Bill Burr's part, and I would be the first to say that. Yes.
Yeah, and can I tell you why he took a hit? Because his stand-up routine is based on showing the disparages in society, like bringing out, what's it called when you're against women? Masochist? What's it called?
Male show.
That could be. Misogynist. Right. He points out all the hypocrisies, wealth hypocrisies, racial hypocrisies, and then so his act is based on those principles, and then he goes to Saudi Arabia and it diminishes his material. It truly diminishes his material.
It was stupid on his part. 100%.
He didn't
the only one that got away with it was Dave Chappelle. I saw Dave Chappelle's Netflix special, and he fucking spun that shit, and
he doubled it down.
Okay. Huh?
He doubled down on it. He doubled down on it.
And people were like, oh, all right, we get it now why you went there. But Bill Burr, not so much. But I don't know if you know this, man. Bill Burr is married to a black woman. And, the sad part is if Anthony actually hung out with Bill Burr's fucking wife like I have over the years, and like every New York fucking city comic has over the years. She used to work on the Colin Quinn Tough Crowd show on Comedy Central. Everybody knows her. She is fucking awesome and cool as shit.
Hold on. What is?
Oh, she gave the finger once to Trump. The fact is, she's a cool broad.
I don't know if people know this, but at one point you told the story. I think Bill Burr said to you, or I don't know who he said it to in LA, I can't do the show anymore because my wife doesn't want me to do the show with Anthony. Because Anthony, who did he say? I heard this story.
Maybe Anthony was telling a story. I don't know. But that wasn't me. God, no.
Okay.
No.
Bill, yes. Hold on. I got it wrong. Bill Burr, this is the story. Bill Burr talks about it. He meets up with Anthony in LA. I don't know.
Joe Rogan set up a meeting with Bill Burr and Anthony. I know that much.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Instead of fucking, trying to squash it, basically said to Anthony's face why he can't be bothered with the guy anymore.
Why did Joe Rogan get involved? Why was Joe Rogan involved?
Because Joe Rogan wants everyone to get along. Oh, God, Rogan.
So from that meeting that Joe Rogan set up.
Bill told that to Anthony, so people know the story, I guess.
Right. My wife says I can't work with you anymore because you're racist. Because Bill Burr's wife.
I don't know what was said. I have to go on record to say
paraphrasing.
I don't follow the fucking nonsense on that level.
Yeah. And the other person who's now super, super famous, who's absolutely fucking loyal to you, is Jim Jefferies. He was so fucking down to earth, dude. I was just shocked. Just a really nice guy. Literally, I heard him asking about your kids and shit, getting ready to do a fucking packed house at the Beacon Theater. took time to call Bono a cunt.
No, Jefferies, the only reason I went was because he personally invited me.
Yeah.
I don't go to shows like that.
No.
I think that was the first time I stepped out in a while, even to anything. So, Ron, we didn't get to anything, and I got to go already.
Well, hold on. But I got something quick.
All right. What do you got?
I got two things quick. Very quick. First.
Oh, but my point is, sorry. I just want to wrap up the Bad Bunny versus Kid Rock.
Oh.
I like Kid Rock better than Bad Bunny, but the fact is it's not even a competition, even though the right's trying to turn this into a Bad Bunny versus Kid Rock. No one's going to – the numbers for the Kid Rock thing are going to be insanely bad compared to Bad Bunny. And I said on Twitter, you know what I'm going to do at halftime? I'm going to go to the bathroom and take a fucking chicken wing shit because I don't give a crap either way.
Which network is showing the Kid Rock halftime show? Like, where do you – Fox?
I'll probably take a peek if you want to know the truth. I'll take a peek, but I'm not going to be bothered by it. Why would you be bothered by this stuff?
Hey, listen, I actually kind of like Kid Rock's music. I can't understand a fucking word of Bad Bunny's music. It's whatever. I don't speak Spanish, but Bad Bunny is probably the biggest international music star in the world. He's bigger than Taylor Swift.
Well, no, it's funny. I'll tell you how big Bad Bunny is. It's a clip going viral today. Roger Goodell. Basically, everyone's like, anyone else, I'm telling you right now, anyone else does that speech at the Grammys that's doing the halftime show, fucking Goodell would do a last-minute switch and go, we can't have him. But fucking Bad Bunny is that fucking famous and popular where Goodell had to put his dick between his legs and go, well, what he said was, but
and the controversy alone. Okay, here's Nostrorani. That's when I do predictions. I call myself Nostrorani. I can't read it.
It doesn't matter. It's Sean Courts. I always have to acknowledge the people that support us. He's down there in Philly. He just gave us $5. And Giannis is going to be traded by the Milwaukee Bucks. And everyone's like, where is he going? Is he going to be a Knicks? Is he going to be a Timberwolf? Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's going to where he can win a championship. He don't believe me.
Yeah, but the Knicks are set. Knicks need one player, and they got a good, solid chance at it.
Whoa, excuse me. Sorry. Hold on. Giannis has a much better chance of winning a chip with the Celtics than the Knicks. Are you fucking nuts?
I don't think the Celtics are in the running, though.
I know. I'm just saying it would be unfair, actually.
There's salary cap and who has the best offer and all that shit. I don't even know if the Celtics are in the running, to be honest with you. But go ahead.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
One of ours. I love this Drew guy, by the way. Drew Mayfield. Knicks probably. Oh my God. I would become a Knicks fan again, finally. I'm sort of getting back into the swing of things with the Knicks, but Giannis would make me a huge Knicks fan again. 100%. All right, go ahead, Rod. You said quick.
Oh, okay. So first, two things. One, February, the month of February, 2026, which we are in right now, right?
Black History Month. Cheers to all my brothers. Cheers to all my brothers and sisters out there.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Anthony's favorite month.
Cheers.
Do you think Bill Burr does something every day for his wife? What do you think? Some reparations?
She gets a bad rap, man. She's actually really nice. And
so
if these New York City comics were brave enough, they would say the same fucking thing. You all hung out with her, you idiots.
So she was in the business before she married Bill?
Yeah, she worked for Comedy Central. We all knew her well.
Oh, okay. All right. So February, for the month of February in the year 2026, the next time this happens will be 823 years later. This happens once every 823 years. And this is what happens. So enjoy it, people. You know how lucky we are to experience this? Because it only happens once every 823 years.
Is it some stupid thing in the sky?
No. This is the only time that there's 4 Mondays, there's 4 Tuesdays, there's 4 Wednesdays, there's 4 Thursdays, there's 4 Fridays, there's 4 Saturdays, and there's 4 Sundays, all in the month of February. it's so rare that the next time that happens will be 823 years from now. That's when our podcast should get really going. Are you frozen?
I'm not frozen, Ron.
It's fucking wild knowledge.
I'm thinking to myself, why isn't this thing more popular, getting more downloads? And I figured it out today.
Dude, that's fascinating to me.
How is that fascinating?
That to me, that I'm fascinated by that. Like, you never think about that. It's so rare that all 4 Mondays will be in February. Because, you know, like dude, that's fucking wild.
How is that
fucking
fascinating?
183 years next time. That's when
fascinating?
I find it fucking wild. All right, we're gonna end with this.
Oh, we should have ended with that. But all right, one more thing.
Who said this?
Yeah.
Let me read the whole thing, and then you guess who said it.
All right.
You can't tell me I didn't win. I've been number one for 6 years in a row. All of a sudden, you're gonna have a contest in front of all those people wearing tuxedos, and you're gonna say now I'm not number one? Fuck off. I don't care that I'm number one, but I am in fact number one. Sounds like he does care. You want me to read it again?
No, I know who it is, but I've been wondering about you and your fucking brain and your memory. You got Alzheimer's. Like you got early Alzheimer's.
We talked about it, but this is a new quote from him.
No, it's not. It's the exact fucking video we played.
No.
It's Joe Rogan. We played the video.
This is a different quote.
It's not a different quote.
There's a few words that are changed.
Hold on. It's Joe Rogan. Let me see if I can find it really fast.
Yeah, he has more than one quote about it.
Huh?
He has more than one quote about it.
No, he was talking about how he's been number one for 6 years. He's pissed off that Amy Poehler got the best podcast award at the what was that one? The Emmys, whatever it was called.
Emmys.
And I agreed with fucking Joe Rogan. It's bullshit that they gave that to Amy Poehler. And then we learned that all podcasters, just to be considered, had to give up $500 and send in a clip. That's ridiculous.
Dude, we tried to do it, but we only came up with $375.
Well, that's true, Ron. I mean, we made $7 today, so we're on to something. Awesome sauce. Thank you, brother. Awesome sauce.
All right, one last thing.
Yeah.
One last thing. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how you look at yourself in the mirror, honestly.
No shit. Why do you think I turned the lights down, Ron?
So I think you've probably dropped even farther down the list on who's famous in your high school, because I don't know if you know this, but your fellow high school peer, I believe, didn't she used to serve you ice cream, or she would be on the bus with you?
Are you bringing up Mariah Carey again?
Do you know Mariah Carey just got the Grammys Person of the Year?
Hold on. Let him hate. Let him hate. Troublesome. Y'all suck. Anthony Cumia is so much better to watch. Nonsense on here. Keep watching, bitch.
Power to the people.
Oh my God. So we're talking about Mariah Carey again.
So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts that your fellow high school sweetheart?
No.
Did you have the hots for her?
No. First of all, she's younger than me. Oh. She went to school with my brothers.
Oh.
I was pretty much, I wasn't in high school at the same time as her. It was close, but I wasn't. She was in high school with my twin brothers. She really liked my one brother a lot. Oh. And she hated my other brother. And they were twins. That's a fact. And the school bus that picked me up from, I don't know, kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade. Well, no, it would be the bus all the way through high school. That particular bus, Mariah Carey was on every day with my brothers, every day in the back, every day. And then she worked in Green Lawn at the supermarket. So to your point, she probably rang me up at the supermarket, if you want to know the truth. There's a very good possibility of that. Yes.
And it sounded like she wanted to ring up your brother.
I think she
did they hook up?
Well, my one brother, when we talk about Mariah Carey, there's a little twinkle in his eye and a little smile.
Oh, he had a taste.
And my other brother will talk about how much she didn't like him.
Oh.
But she is fully aware of the Hugheses. 100%. And I ran into her once. I told the story. I was walking across the park, and she was doing some kind of fucking shoot. I don't know what she was filming. And there were giant linebackers guarding her. But it was in a way where I was walking close enough where I was able to say hi to her real fast. I told her who I was. She kind of acknowledged, like she kind of knew who I was, but I think she was being polite. But when I said that I was blah blah's brother, she fucking lit up and said, "Tell him I said hi."
They hooked up. Your brother made out with Mariah Carey.
So anyway, what do you got, Ron? I got to go. I got to get the kids to school.
No, that was it. The Mariah Carey thing was it. What else do you want from me? All I do is give and give and give. I can't give anymore.
I'm just glad I'm on the. I'm just glad I'm still on the list.
So I heard
I'm on the list.
I heard the rumor was after Mariah Carey was done hooking up with your brother, she went straight to that 54-year-old Matola guy.
Oh yeah, we don't know if my brother hooked up. Knowing my brother though, he probably tried.
Dude, he kissed her. He at least kissed her. Because why would she go, oh, wait a minute. You tell him hi, and then he has a twinkle in his eye, and the other twin is fucking furious. He didn't get any fucking Mariah Carey action. He didn't get any. Who's that kid that used to be married to her? Nick something?
Oh, Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. They have like 2,300 kids together.
No, she only has a couple with him, but Nick Cannon has, I don't even know
what he has a lot of kids.
Subreddit surfing. Morning, boys, enjoying the show. There was a while there where Mariah could have played linebacker Ron. And I don't know what you're trying to say, but he does say, Ron, what's your PayPal? Do you have a PayPal, Ron? These guys will donate to you.
No
PayPal. All right. Well,
I live in a basement.
We were supposed to do Ron Hogs Day, but we took yesterday off because we got to talk about we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Well, we're already going on now. Huh? We'll talk about it tomorrow. It's enough.
All right. But I mean, you're in a, you know, you know what? I'll see what you want to talk about, and we'll bring it to the show tomorrow.
No, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah.
But, we were supposed to do Ron Hogs Day, and how about we do this for Valentine's Day? When's Valentine's Day? Saturday this year, right?
Saturday, February 14th.
All right. So, oh, wow. So we got a Friday the 13th in February. Oh, my God. Do the math, Ron. Do the fucking math.
No. How is that possible?
Math.
The Friday's the 11th.
Valentine's Day.
Wait a minute. Valentine's Day is on the 14th.
Oh, my God, your brain's going. I better get the most out of Ron before his brain totally goes.
Oh, it's Friday the 13th.
Oh, my God. Well, we're going to do another one of those, Ron gets all the super chats and I match. And we'll do it February 13th, Friday the 13th. Okay.
And by the way, I just want to let people know this ain't like, hey, I'm throwing my money away. I really could use it.
Yeah,
I'm having, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, but I'm having some serious fucking issues at work. I am. Bro, it's bad.
Bro, I bought you a bison burger this weekend. You know, where things are looking up.
Everything's better now.
And I even said you could have your own fries, but Ron needed to take my fries. Hey, can I have another fry?
The next time we go to West Side Diner, I'm getting my own fries. Dude, those fries were exceptional.
They were.
Perfect amount of salt, crispy, light golden brown. Dude, I'm getting hot.
Barrister needs everyone to know, and he spent $5 on this. Hey, Ope, you have 18 viewers. Not true. Right now, as I speak, we have 361. Not the best number, but it's more than what you're saying, you liar. And he writes, Ant's broadcast on Sunday was seen by 50,000 people. Well, good for Anthony, and good for you, Barrister, for keeping track. The fact is, I haven't done a show with the guy in 12 years. Who gives a shit?
So you're telling me...
Jesus.
You're telling me what Anthony's talking about is more relevant and interesting, funny than this? Dude, I've tuned into Anthony's stuff. Dude, they talk nonsense.
I wouldn't know.
And you can tell because they do that fake laughter when the other person's like, oh, they give fake laughter to each other because it's so bad.
Ron, these guys want to love you, so don't go after Anthony. They want to love you.
By the way, Anthony's a big fan of mine.
They want to love you. They want to love you, so don't go after Anthony.
Hold on.
My point is, I don't know what Anthony does. I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's bad. I don't know if he's still fake laughing like he did a lot back in the day. I have no idea.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Anthony has DM'd me several times.
Of course he has.
Saying, I love your work.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. You're obviously a very intelligent guy.
Right.
Keep it up. I enjoy watching you guys.
Oh my, why is he watching us? I don't watch him. That's fucking creepy.
Oh, he
watches
watches
on Facebook and seeing what your ex is up to. Oh, what is she up to? Oh my God, does she have a new man in her life? Oh, why would you watch me? Clip it.
By the way, there's a lot of podcasts that are watching us, and some of their and like a big portion of their podcast is commenting on our show. So we're doing something.
Have fun, you weirdos.
Apparently, from what I'm hearing from my fans, is that a couple days ago, one of my fans goes, "Hey, Ron, I was watching the Stuttering John podcast. Was he only Howard Stern, or he did your show too?"
He did my show when he was still, I mean, my opinion, obviously, because fucking Stuttering John is exhausting and a nightmare.
Oh,
but he did my podcast a couple times when I felt like he was still, my opinion, when he was still kind of with it. I didn't have an issue with him.
What do you mean?
He blocked me over some nonsense that was fucking garbage, but whatever.
Oh, he blocked you?
Yeah, I put out a video that was actually complimentary towards Stuttering John, and he saw it a different way because of the title or something. I don't know. I can't. The guy literally has a problem with everybody. I can't. All I know is he was on my show when I was still doing radio. He gave me some great Howard Stern stories. He was fun. Then he did my podcast a couple times with me and Carl. Carl really liked him too. And then he just went, wow. In my opinion, I think I could say it that way. Because this guy's exhausting. He'll fucking go after whatever. All right, listen.
Wait, hold on.
Sauce 4141. Have a good day, Yeah, right.
So the point I bring up Stuttering John is a couple days ago, some of my fans were DMing me going, "Hey, we were watching the Stuttering John podcast," and he goes, all the comments weren't about Stuttering John or the topic. Apparently, everyone was having a private, I don't know what you call it. They were having a secondary conversation on the DMs of the Stuttering John podcast about the Opie and Ronnie show. Everyone was talking about the Opie and Ronnie show on the Stuttering John podcast. We're on to something, Opie.
I know we are. Trust me.
Does he really stutter?
If Anthony's DMing you, trust me, I know we're on to something. He did the same shit to Carl. The fucking weird, dude. It's weird. I couldn't tell you what Anthony does.
By the way, Anthony,
these fucking guys on Facebook. What's my ex up to? Oh my God,
Opie, I don't know what your problem is, Anthony. He's so nice to me.
Weird, dude.
Opie, he's so nice to me. I don't know what your problem is. He thinks I'm smart. He thinks I'm funny. He's so.